right. A live feed. Z's here. What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Boy, it ended up getting chilly out there this afternoon, so I've got hot tea going. Indeed. Live long and prosper. I might have to run out of the frame for a second. I've got a load of clothes in the wash. They're just about to end. And I want to throw them in the dryer while I play, so I don't have to wait. Anyway, good seeing you guys. I'm still steeping these tea bags. Thanks for understanding. Life of a massage therapist in private practice. Laundry never ends. Unless you're not working, it's pretty much, well, guaranteed it's a daily thing, at least one load a day. And I think I solved my the issue I realized I had, where I had to scroll down and only had about this much of the bottom of my camera feed to see your comments. Now they're over on the right side. I don't want to jinx it, but I think it's because I might have had my browser on full screen, although I don't think so. Now the comments are on the side, so I can see all of your comments, and when I hold my hands up, I can actually see where they are. All right, well, let's give it another minute. Hopefully we'll get some other tribes folks in here. Yeah, it's good. Oh, my my washer just stopped. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run off screen. If somebody logs in, just tell them Bruce will be right back. Oh, don't tell anybody, but oh, this camera's all backwards. I'm Batman. I'll be right back. Okay. Got that done. All right, we're back. Nobody else checked in yet? Okay, one more minute. Come on, tribe. It's middle of the week, I know, but let's get some more folks in here. I'm tuned and ready to go. Hope you guys are doing well out there on the far west side. Hot tea on a starting to be a chilly night. Oh. Good. Glad to see that. All right. Well, let's get some music going, and the doors are open, and they'll remain open throughout the set. Hope we'll get some other takers to join in, fill up those virtual front row seats, but you get the best seats in the house. Hear the clock, 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. I've got my eggs, I've got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I'll never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom, she was out for a walk, and sold a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, our hearts being broken, more people being used. But on my coat, the pouring rain, I'm half alive. I saw a movie, but it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy, I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know you love me, and soon you'll see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say if I had you on the line? Same old story now, much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Brush my teeth, put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around, put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, all right. Kicking things off with a little Steve Poltz and Jewel. No new check-ins yet? All right. Well, it's still early. So we'll just let the other stragglers come in their own good time. I saw Jeff Beck passed away today. Oh. I don't know any Jeff Beck stuff. Not even back to the Yardbirds when he was with them. But yeah, that was sad. Bacterial meningitis, I think they said, hit him pretty quick. So 78 years old. So he left us a rock and roll guitar legacy. So yeah, pretty sad. Yeah, he was well thought of. So just thinking about him today, and I'm not the virtuoso he was. I played electric guitar for a little while when I was in the Air Force, and a little bit after that, but this is my forte. But still playing the 6-string axe, so just an acoustic version, so it did have that in common with him, which I like. So just part of the guitar kinship. So remembering the late great Jeff Beck. Let's see, let's do a little Bob Schneider. Oh, there's Johnny, he's so sweet. He's booger sugar and devil's meat. Hard as boardwalk bubble gum, and smooth as wine 51. But hey, hey, it's alright. I don't mind, and I won't fight. Hey, it's alright. 'Cause baby, you can come with me tonight. Oh, and there's Larry, he's alright. He's a walking stick of lit dynamite. Always gets it wrong, and his heart's as soft as a chicken bone. But hey, it's alright. I don't mind, and I won't fight. Hey, it's alright. 'Cause baby, you can come with me tonight. We can lose ourselves, not find our way back home, till the whole world feels like a Saturday night. Without a care in the world, without a net underneath us, float through the air, high as a kite. Hey, hey, my, you're as pretty as the big blue sky. Hey, hey, it's alright. 'Cause baby, you can come with me tonight. Oh, and there's Barry, he's alright, he's okay. He might even find himself one of these days with his diamonds and cocaine and his honey. I won't ever do that again. But hey, hey, it's alright. I don't mind, and I won't fight. Hey, it's alright. 'Cause baby, you can come with me tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, all right. A little Bob Schneider as we carry on the opening of Wind Down Wednesday. Got some good hot tea going here. And doors are open. Hope we get some more folks tuning in. But as always, no matter how large or small, we have an esteemed group here tonight. So thanks, Z, for being here. Good seeing you. Yesterday was Jim Croce's birthday. He would have been 80 years old. So I did a live Zoom set for the VA yesterday, downtown Veterans Center. So I'm not with musicians on call anymore, but they're still on lockdown, so they can't have more than one person in a room and all of that. So the lady that runs that facility, so we did a test run, I think, late November. And so we did our first official one yesterday, and that was really nice. And it was on Jim's birthday, so I played some Jim Croce. So I thought I would do a couple of Jim Croce songs. I know you like Jim. I'm a big fan fave. And so remembering the late, great Jim Croce, what would have been his 80th birthday. Well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda strange, but every time I'm near you, I just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. But every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand, but every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. kicking off a little Jim Croce mini set, remembering him on the day after what would have been his 80th birthday. And he wrote this for, at the time, his yet unborn child, who ended up being AJ. So I love playing this song too. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that had never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. Oh, so there's some Jim Croce. Remembering him on his birthday yesterday. He would have been 80. Oh, thanks, Z. No new check-ins. All right. Let's see. Let's do some more. Don't you know I had a dream last night that you were here with me, lying by my side so soft and warm, and we talked a while and shared a smile, and then we shared the dawn. But when I woke up, oh, my dream, it was gone. Don't you know I had a dream last night and you were here with me, lying by my side so soft and warm, and you said you thought it over, said that you were coming home. But when I woke up, oh, my dream, it was gone. I'm not the same, can you blame me? Is it hard to understand? I can't forget, you can't change me, I am not that kind of man. Don't you know I had a dream last night and everything was still, You were by my side, so soft and warm, and I dreamed that we were lovers in the lemon sun and rain. But when I woke up, oh, I found that again I had been dreaming again. I had been dreaming again. Photographs and memories, Christmas cards you sent to me, all that I have are these to remember you. Memories that come at night, take me to another time, back to a happier day when I call you mine. We sure had a good time when we started way back when. Morning walks, bedroom talk, so how I loved you then. Summer skies and lullabies, nights we couldn't say goodbye, and of all of the things that we knew, not a dream survived. Photographs and memories, and all the love you gave to me, somehow it just can't be true. It's all I've left of you. But we sure had a good time when we started way back when. Morning walks, bedroom talk, so how I loved you then. Oh, all right. Continuing on, a little Jim Croce mini set. Remembering Jim yesterday, what would have been his 80th birthday. You're welcome, Z. No new check-ins? All right. Well, we'll just, we'll keep going. Let's see. I've been inside out and around, about and back and then. I've been so many places, I can't remember where or when. And my only boss was the clock on the wall, and my only friend never really was a friend at all. I've traded a lot for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my ideas in that long tunnel of time. And I've turned inside out, round about and back, and then found myself right back where I started again. Once I had myself a million, now I've only got a dime. The difference don't seem quite as bad today. With a nickel a million, I was searching all the time for something I never lost or left behind. And I've traded a lot for pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my ideas in that long tunnel of time. And I turned inside out and around, about and back, and then I found myself right back where I started again. Now I'm in my second circle and I'm heading towards the top. Learned a lot of things along the way, but I'll be careful when I'm climbing, 'cause it hurts a lot to drop. When you're down, nobody gives a damn anyway. And I've traded a lot of pennies, sold my soul for less, lost my ideals in that long tunnel of time. And I've turned inside out, roundabout and back, and then I found myself right back where I started again. Oh, all right. Some more Jim Croce. Wow, nobody else checked in so far. Must be a busy night on television. Huh. Or everybody's out doing whatever they're doing on this Wind Down Wednesday. So glad to see you here, Z. And I know you're a Jim Croce fan, so I have one more that I do. One of my favorites of Jim's. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. Hey, tomorrow, I can't show you nothing. You've seen it all pass by your door. So many times I've said I've been changing, then slipped into patterns of what's happened before. 'Cause I've been wasting, I've overtasted all the things that life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, you've gotta believe that I am through wasting what's left of me. 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, I'll have any day if she'll have me. 'Cause I've been wasted and I've overtasted all the things that life gave to me. And I've been trusted, abused, and busted. And I've been taken by those close to me. Hey, tomorrow, where are you going? Do you have some room for me? 'Cause the night is falling and the dawn is calling, and I'll have a new day if she'll have me. I'll have a new day if she'll have me. All right, there you go. There's a nice little mini set of Jim Croce, the late great Jim Croce, remembering him a day after what would have been his 80th birthday. Z says, thanks. That's okay, I'm enjoying it. Well, I'm glad. I'm enjoying playing. Oh. All right, so that's all I know. I should know a lot more, but that's what I do know of stuff I've been playing of Jim's for quite a while. Let's see. Hey, if Nita's watching, she has a request. I know she likes Blue Hawaii. Um, I can throw some stuff in there for her too. Oh. If not, I'll just keep on going. It's babysitting. All right, cool. Home Alone. I saw that movie once. I know those are big fan favorites at Christmas time. Home Alone and chilling. All right, awesome. How about, I haven't done, not lately anyway, a little bit of Townes Van Zandt. Since it's easy to capo right there on the first fret. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only son, but a favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye and sank into your dreams. Pancho's a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the borders down in Mexico, and no one heard his dying words. And that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Now Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to, but just the Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty left for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Pick it. It'll never heal. Now the poets write how Pancho fell, and Lefty lives in cheap hotels. The border's quiet, Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. And now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few gray federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. late great Towns Van Zandt, and Ellie's checking in. Hello there, my friend. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday, and I'm doing hot tea. After working a lot the last 2 days, my joints are achy, but that's good for my soul. The hot tea it got overcast and really chilly this afternoon, so I'm enjoying it. So Ellie's here. I haven't done this in a while. My friend, my wonderful, beautiful friend in Ohio asked me to learn this, or suggested it, maybe a year and a half ago. So my friend Amy and Ellie, I'd never heard it. Ellie was one of the few friends that I had that had heard it. So I haven't done this in a while. We'll see if I can pull this one out. This old man and me were in a bar and we having us some beers and swapping idle cares, talking politics, blonde and redhead chicks, old dogs and new tricks, and habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised, and then I heard the old man say, God is great and beer is good and people are crazy. He said I fought 2 wars, been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, damned if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. Pondered life and death, he lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me yet, but God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. Said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. And then one sunny day, saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell. Me, I'm doing well. So I stopped by today to just say thanks and pray. And I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. And I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Been a while on that one. Ellie kind of inspired me by checking in, so I had to do that. That hot tea is good, I'll tell you. Ellie said, sounded great. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, well, thanks for Z and Ellie for checking in. Let me Let me do, let's do one more. Got laundry going and life in private practice, right, Ellie? I told Z at the top of the hour. If you get at least one client a day, at least for me, it is never ending, that laundry. So mine's finishing up in the dryer and I haven't eaten and I'm hungry and but I definitely wanted to share some music. So I'm going to end on what I started with, a Steve Holt song. So 10 Chances, I love this song. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. There's only 3 words that I wanted to tell you, but it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake. I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tuies. I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. And I only had 5 tickets and 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes-Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake. I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7 cards, stud, and I had a royal flush. I took out your picture and started to blush. And I only had 8 lives. Most cats got 9. Ow. So I skipped out on a bungee jumping just this time. Just this time. I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake. I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Yeah, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I'll fall right back into your arms again. All right, fans, my tribe, that'll do it for this edition of Wind Down Wednesday. Thank you so much for checking in. As always, no matter how large or small, it's a distinguished group of tribes members. Thanks, LAZ says another great set. Thank you. Thanks for being here and being a part of it. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Wind Down Wednesday. And good seeing you here. I will be back on Fiesta Friday. Oh, that was nice, Ellie. I love that. With the heart with the microphone. So as Ellie taught us in Shiatsu, Namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered up. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday hump day and sliding into your weekend. I will be back on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. So have a great rest of your night.